Greetings and welcome to the Metaphysics of Emotional Hurt, a division of the philosophy and works of Chris W. Mason. I am Chris W. Mason. This lecture was created to give you a clear path of information to assist you in your life. So I encourage you to get a pen and paper and view this lecture at least twice a week. Each week, you will receive a high level of understanding. You are now about to enter the fountain of wisdom through the philosophy and works of Chris W. Mason. My pleasure. The purpose of this lecture is to give you some suggestions on the metaphysics of emotional hurt. Some of you that are viewing this lecture would accept this information and use it immediately. Some of you that are viewing this lecture would accept this information and use it later. Some of you that are viewing this lecture would not use this information at all, but it's your willingness to track your history of losses to find the metaphysics of your hurt. If you believe this information will help you, it will. If you believe it won't help you, it won't. If you believe it might help you, it might help you. So believe that it will help you. Be means to have life, to exist. Like water descending from a mountain stream, like a bird flying free in the air. Leave it to go from point A to point B. Believe this information will help you, and then it will. Let's deal with hurt. Hurt is an unpleasant feeling that we all respond to every once in a while. Hurt is when you think and you know that your value system has been disrespected and violated. But the first step to a healthy response is to acknowledge your feeling of hurt. That's your first step. Acknowledge your feelings of hurt. When acknowledging your feelings of hurt, then we go into blocks. Physical blocks, emotional blocks, and mental blocks. First of all, a block is anything that stops you from going through. A block holds anything back. When you block your hurts, when you block your emotions, your physical block of hurt, your emotional block of hurt, and your mental block of hurt. Whether it be a somatic feeling, present hurt, or whether it be a past feeling or reactive feeling, a past hurt. All these feelings of hurt must be addressed. Finding the root of your hurt is your key. Track your history of losses. It might be yesterday, last week, last year, 10 or 30 years. If you track your history of losses, which is your reactive feelings of hurt, which is the past, it will help you and assist you in dealing with your present feelings of hurt, which is your somatic feelings of hurt. But you must track your history of hurts. Let's go back now. What's a block? A block is when you don't allow something through. We block our hurts. We block our emotions, and we don't allow them through. A physical block of hurt means that we push people back. An emotional block of hurt is when we emotionally don't allow people into our area. And a mental block of hurt is when we just ignore our hurt. And these hurts go track back to 10 and 30 years. Okay, let's deal with anger. What is anger? When you do not allow yourself to acknowledge your hurt. Some of us ignore it. Some of us escape it. But our core beliefs of anger is when we do not allow ourselves to feel the hurt and pain. Let's go to the blocks again. The block is anything that you stop and don't let through. Our physical block of anger, our emotional block of anger, and our mental block of anger. Whether it be somatic feelings of anger or reactive feelings of anger. We remember now that somatic feelings of anger means present anger. Our reactive feelings of anger means past anger. But it's important that we track back our history of losses and you find your core beliefs. What's your history of losses? Your history of losses are little things that you ignored years ago. Anger, physical block of anger, emotional block of anger, and mental block of anger. First of all, we must learn a healthy response to our anger and acknowledge our hurt. The sooner you acknowledge your hurt, the faster you can deal with present hurts, which are your somatic feelings of hurt, present hurts. Understanding your past reactive feelings of hurt and anger and acknowledging your reactive past feelings of hurt and anger will assist you in dealing with your present feelings of hurt and anger, which is your somatic feelings of hurt and anger. If you believe this information will help you, it will. If you believe this information might help you, it might. If you believe it won't help you, it won't. So believe this information will help you, and you will be amazed in the results it will present to you in your life. Tracking your histories of loss with hurt and anger. Understanding your blocks. Physical blocks of hurt. Emotional blocks of hurt. Mental blocks of hurt. Understanding your anger when you feel as though you've been violated. Physical block of anger. Emotional block of anger. And mental blocks of anger. But you must track your histories of loss to get to your core beliefs. The metaphysics of emotional hurt are the core beliefs, the beginning of your hurt, the beginning of your anger. Track your history of losses, you'll find your problem. The faster you track your history of losses, you will find the core problems that's pending at this particular time. Remember your somatic feelings of hurt and anger, and your reactive feelings of somatic feelings of hurt or anger will dictate your progress in your life. So remember, tracking your history of losses, whether it be hurt or anger, physical block, emotional block, or mental block, is healthy for your life. If you believe this information will help you, it will. If you believe it won't, it won't. If you believe it will help you, it will. So believe this information will help you, and you'll be surprised and amazed at the results that it will present in your life. The metaphysics of emotional hurt.